All right, welcome to halftime. And last month we talked about interpersonal skills. Our student of the month for last month is going to be Balia Boatwright. Balia has done an excellent job in representing how to approach other people, especially while she's here at school. And this is some things she has to say about interpersonal skills.
I don't like giving off bad vibes. I really enjoy seeing people smile. When I see people smile, it makes me feel good and I know that they're happy. I just like to help people with their problems.
This month we're going to talk about generosity. And when I think about generosity, I think about how I live my life. My life, I try to base it around something called F3. The first F stands for my faith and how I always put God before myself. My second F stands for my family and how my family is always going to be one of the most important things that I make sure I'm responsible for. And then last is my fellowship. And when I talk about fellowship, it's able to help others reach their goals, and mainly coaching has been able to help me with that, but several other things. So when we're talking about generosity, we're talking about helping others and putting them before yourself. Here's a short video to explain that.
When we're laying on our deathbed, you're not going to worry about how much money you had, how much power you had, how much prestige. You're going to see that that was all game, that was all an illusion. The only thing that's going to matter is the impact you had on other people's lives.
We are all on a separate journey. But the beautiful thing about our life here on this earth is at my funeral, they ain't going to talk about my success. They're going to talk about who Nick was and how Nick lived and how Nick loved and encouraged.
Success is incredibly important, but even more important than success, it's having an impact. It's knowing you haven't walked the planet in vain. It's knowing that because you've been here, you've blessed lives, you've developed people, and you have made the world a better place.
The effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is. Everything you gain in life will rot and fall apart, and all that will be left of you is what was in your heart.
Life is a mirror, and life gives us not what we want. Life gives us who we are. When you were born, you cried while the world rejoiced. Live your life in such a way that when you die, the world cries while you rejoice.
It's a pretty impactful video. Once heard a sermon where the preacher talked about the dash on the tombstone as a starting date and has an end date. But what does that dash say about your life? What kind of impact have you made? What are you doing to help others? Are you putting yourself first? Are you being generous and putting others before you? Once again, we're not going to have a Google form. This is simply you going out and be the best person you can. Be generous in this month of December and give to others your time, your service, and whatever you have to offer. Thanks. Have a good day.